Hello, my name is Pete, and my journey to find recovery continues. For me, some things are very new, spirituality being one of them. I remember when that was born inside of me. And I have never been one for organized religion. So for me, a church is a place where community of people assemble and support each other. So for me right now, I am standing in a church where people support each other without bias or judgment. Caring and compassion is so important to me. And core to my newfound spirituality is my advocacy for marginalized and vulnerable communities. That it so happens I am a member of a few marginalized, vulnerable communities. So what I will do is what I have been doing. Trying to use my brain the only way I can think, which is to focus my thoughts and ideas and record episodes of my journey like this. My journey to find recovery, thereby hope. I have always wanted to share hope with others. But to do that accurately and honestly, I need to have hope for myself, for my own medical situation. That is a work in progress, but regardless, something that has changed about me since I woke up from a coma after being extubated. Unexpectedly, I did wake up, and I do have some cognitive capability. But what I know in my heart empowers me every day. Also, although pain can definitely kill, in my case, I am propelled by pain. I use it as a form of fuel, energy to convert horrific negative pain into something I can possibly use as I work to find my way forward. I am not a sculptor or an artist, so I cannot express emotion, thereby reducing pain. But what I can do is what I'm doing right now, using spoken word to convey thoughts, feelings, emotions. I also intend to make this available to others in my community. By recording and relaunching my podcast on brain disorders, which for 9 years focused on brain disorders of chronic mental illness. I have always lived with a chronic mental illness, but being neurodivergent with ADHD, inattentive type, and major depression, as much as my executive functioning got markedly worse by 2021 in the wake of a long COVID. Whatever I have now to use I'm okay with, and I have gratitude that I am here, I am awake, alert, and I have insight enough to know that not everyone needs to know everything, that there are different conversations for different people. But mostly, I need to motivate myself to never give up, to continue tolerating absolutely intolerable things. So, I ask myself questions every day, wondering, searching for missing pieces of my memory and my identity. But what I am certain of is that I am who I am right now. I was always an empath, a very selfless empath, meaning I worked to share hope, to find recovery, to help people who were sick, who had lost so much. There was one that wasn't included in my relentless advocacy. And after a traumatic brain injury and after being traumatized for something related to the invisible illness, I developed an extreme hatred and disgust for the one that I never really cared for. Somehow, I did punch through false ideas that made me so horrifically angry at one. And the evidence that I have done that, you're looking at it. I am here now. I continue, and I will continue. I will fight for recovery. I will have surgery in under 2 weeks that I have wanted for over a year. But whatever happens tomorrow or the next day, the time I have is right now. To be in the moment, in every moment, good or bad. Not distracted by fears, childhood issues, all the things I carried around for a lifetime. I have lost so much of myself, but I see with clarity now, without distraction. And as an awakened and transformed empath, probably in the last stage, I finally include the one that I never did in my advocacy, which is me.